Good morning everybody, it's Andy, your two-wheel limey. So a few of you might know I'm doing another iron butt challenge, so I thought I'd give my top 10 tips. I know everybody's going to be different. These are my own personal ones. You know, other people have probably got a lot more than what I'm giving. So tip number one, wear the right clothing. An iron butt challenge, everybody sort of leaves early, you know, like early hours in the morning. So yeah, wear some warm clothing, a decent helmet. You know, when I did my last one last year, I had a dark visor on it. It's not advisable because you can't see shit. So yeah, right clothing, some warm clothing, you know, maybe a decent jacket, decent gloves, and then, like I said, put a clear visor on your helmet, or if you ride with a open face, that's fine. I find it easier. Tip number three, oh sorry, two was the clear visor. Tip number three is leaving earlier in the morning. I find it, if you get, I don't know, 4, 5 or 6 hours in the early hours, it reduces traffic, so you shouldn't see as much traffic, and by the time you get to your destination, it's still going to be reasonably early. I say early, you know, 7, 8 o'clock at night. So yeah, I personally, I just feel it's better leaving early in the morning. Tip number 4, hydrate yourself. You know, don't keep stocking yourself up with sugary stuff and fizzy pops or caffeine. You know, a cup of coffee before you leave and maybe one so far into your ride, that should be okay. But you know, mainly water or electrolytes, that sort of stuff. Tip 5, eat snacks. You know, don't be, every time you're stopping, don't be eating burgers or fries or all the heavy stuff. Eat snacks, and then maybe, you know, once you've done your 500 kilometers or 500 miles, you know, have a light supper. A light lunch. That should fill you for a few hours. Yeah, just don't be eating heavy stuff. That'll start making you feel drowsy. If you're anything like me, when you eat a full meal, all I want to do is nap. So tip 6, I keep my brakes to the minimum when I'm gassing up. Just a few minutes, stretch your legs, stretch yourself, you know, get a bit of fresh air on your face. I don't really have a longer break until I've done halfway through the route. So, you know, again, when I get to 500 miles, I might stop for 20 minutes or so. That's when I'll have some decent food and maybe a coffee, I don't know. Tip 7, plan your fuel stops. The first half of your ride, just fuel up and go. You can always eat a snack on the go, you know, like an energy bar or a cereal bar. And then when you get to gas stations and there's more people around, some people are going to come over and chat to you and ask, you know, where you going, why are you doing it. You know, that chat could turn into a half an hour, and it's a half an hour that you don't need to lose. So keep your chatting time limited too. And I always find, tip 8, I always find having a cause boosts you more. Because if you're just doing it for the sake of the ride, you may get tired quicker. But if you're doing it like I am to raise money, it just gives you that kick up the arse to keep going, because you know you're not doing it just for yourself, you're doing it for other people. So I just find having a cause makes it more easier to do, if that's the right way. Number 9, if you're struggling, stop. Don't try and push through. You know, your reaction times shorten, your visibility will shorten, all that sort of stuff. If you're getting so tired, just call it a day and get yourself in a hotel. The more you push on, the more likely you are to have an accident. So please be careful of that one. If you're tired, stop. It's not worth it. And my last one, I always keep to the highways. It's the straight runs. It's easier. You're not going to go through towns or anything, so you're stopping at lights, or you get in a detour, or there's roadworks. So yeah, I just find it easier and quicker to stick to the highways. So I hope those 10 make a bit of a difference. Like I said, other people will have a lot more than what I've just put down. So, but if you do have more that you can recommend to me before I go, let me know in the comments, and I sure will read all the comments. So I hope it not teaches you, but gives you a little bit more to think about when you're doing long rides. Just plan it carefully, be safe, and just enjoy it. That's the whole point, enjoying it. You know, and any day on a bike is a good day. Certainly beats going to work. So just thoroughly enjoy it. And remember, ride like a limey, not a lemon. Okay guys, take it easy. What's going on here? Just taking a piss here. Why is this fucking not switching off? What the fuck? What the fuck are you on about? For fuck's sake. Current app version or DJI mode not supported. I don't know what the fuck that is. I just fucking how do I switch it off?